Hello YouTubers, I'm going to talk about the differences between Apple and Microsoft. But before we talk about the difference between the two, I'm talking about social in terms of social status. So the difference between Apple and Microsoft is that when you have an Apple product, that means that you got money, you're a baller, you're into it, and you really want to be the here and now for the society. But when you have Microsoft, you're just old school, cheap, poor, whatever the case may be. But I think personally, if you have an Apple product, I think that you just want to fit in and you just want to show it around to your friends. Say, hey, I got an Apple product, I got a MacBook, I got an iPhone, I got an iPhone 6, I got an iPhone 5S, I got a 6 Plus, and I got all the Apple gadgets. But when it comes to Microsoft, people don't talk about the Windows Phone because it's not noticeable. People think it's obsolete. But I think that having an Apple product is at least 10 to 50 times higher chance of getting jacked than somebody that has a Microsoft product. For example, MacBook is like, I would say on average $1,200, and let's say the cheapest Acer is like 300. People will jack the 1,200 MacBook than a $300 Acer because the $1,200 MacBook, when they steal it and they sell it, they might get like at least 800, 900 bucks if there's not anything wrong with it. So, and plus you can update when there's a new iOS coming out for the Apple. You can simply update it. In contrast of Microsoft, you need a disc to upgrade it. So which is no problem. Is when I'm old school, I like Microsoft. Microsoft for me is very easy because if I want to upgrade to a new iOS, I can do it at any time. But some people be happy with what operating system they adapted to. And in contrast to Apple, because in contrast to Apple, that they have to upgrade to get more features, and if they don't do it at a certain time, there's not gonna be enough support of it, which forces them not to which forces them not to which forces them to upgrade it to anymore. So that's why I think that Apple is a waste of time. I think Apple is a status quo. So I think that people having Apple, I think they're flashing themselves. They think they got money, but in reality, they're broke like us, and they just wanna spend it. And when the new thing come out, they're gonna abandon the other one and just come in. So I think besides the fact that Apple is known for virus free, which I think is a crap because every computer will have a virus, no matter if it's Apple, Microsoft, whatever case may be. They're just saying that so they get more consumers to buy it. So that's why I think that when I have a Microsoft, I'm happy with my Microsoft because I can just fix it with ease. Even though the parts will be costly, but I already know that I fix it with no problem. Instead of Apple, you have to send it back to the manufacturer, and with all the warranty and stuff that you have to have a warranty. In other words, Apple, you must have a warranty. If you don't have a warranty, you have to pay to get it fixed. In contrast to Microsoft, you have an option to have a warranty, but when you go to different tech stores, you can actually let them fix your computer depending on what make and model of the computer it is. So that's what I think the difference between Apple and Microsoft is in terms of class. So I think that since I have Microsoft, I think I'm a hardworking student. I think I'm poor. Let me phrase that. I think that I am middle class instead of people saying high class because we all know the Apple is like the new Jordans and the Microsoft is like the new Reebok. So I think that Microsoft is awesome. I think it's fun. Everything is touchscreen now. Even though Apple is the one who made a touchscreen, but I have a touchscreen with a keyboard and everything else that every man wanted. So I think that's perfect. So if you actually agree with me, I want to see your responses. Just hit me up. And if you got any questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, hit up my YouTube page, The Black Disciple, or hit me up on my Facebook at facebook.com Rick Joseph. So thank you and have a nice day.